Hi, I'm Ron DePadua.
And I'm Bob Claflin. Ron, what are we going to do today?
Well, we're going to take you on a tour around New England, and hopefully you'll understand what it's like to ride in an old car today and appreciate some of the places that we go to.
Great. This is my favorite part of owning an old car. Get out there, drive them, maybe sweat out the weather a little bit, but we just enjoy getting these cars going. How about you?
Oh, definitely, and it's a very much of an enjoyment when you're riding a rumble seat, and particularly on a nice day, and we hope you enjoy the tour.
Let's roll.
And it's early springtime, and it's time to start uncovering the old car and get it ready for the touring season. Why don't you all come along and take a ride with us around some different areas in New England. And we're just about ready to head out to the Codman Estate, and I want you all to hop aboard and see what it's like to ride in an old car today. We're going to tour on out for probably 25 miles or so, and I hope you enjoy the ride.
Whale watching. This was a very unexpected trip while we were out touring. Come across the sign, said whale watching. Everybody wanted to jump aboard. Calm weather, calm seas, nice scenery, relaxing day. Kick up a good wake, and hopefully we will catch a few whales out here. Boats racing alongside of us. Look at this relaxing. They're just sailing along, enjoying. Oh, here we are. Look at this. Maybe we'll get some water spout here. But Can't relax any more than this. Enjoying the day. Racing alongside us. Followed us quite a while. Here's that boat, and back again. Circle around us one more time. And then we go off from the road again. Back on the road again, up to Mount Wachusett, down the ski tow, and we'll enter a car show.
These are the winners of the best dressed period costume. And we have here Paul what? Tomlin and Carol Tomlin. Husband and wife, maybe?
Yes.
And guests with you in the back are?
Ralph R. Goodman and
Yeah.
Joe P. Bologna.
Oh. And what have they been arrested, it looks like?
Yeah,
Someone's been arrested here.
He's the gangster.
He's the gangster. I see
Joe
the
Bologna is the bad guy.
cop. Joe Bologna.
And today I have with me Skip Carpenter, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his outfit that he has on here today, because he's qualifying for the Best Dressed Original Award. So can you tell me a little bit about your aero costume?
I'm wearing a Duster, which is actually a reproduction of an early Duster. We found one in bad shape, took it apart, had it copied. And the hat is again modern, but of the period style that was worn by autoneers at the period of this car. And you'd be surprised, the Duster keeps the sun off of you, keeps the dirt off of you. It's very comfortable to wear.
Does it keep out the wind pretty much when you're
It
going
helps
along
to
an
keep
open
the wind out, but the linen that it's made of is porous, so you still get cool. It really makes a difference when you're riding.
car? So they had a very good idea when they were designing
They had
these
great
costumes.
ideas for these open cars, yeah. And they had all kinds of goggles and masks and accessories to wear, and when I've got a windshield, so you don't need, but a lot of the cars without windshields, you needed goggles and face shields and so forth.
Great. Well, I thank you very much.
Fernside Bed and Breakfast in Mountain Road in Princeton is where we plan to spend the night. In the summer, in Owl's Head, Maine, the Owl's Head Museum puts on many events. We happened to be lucky this time when we were up there and caught this bicycle program. If you notice, these bicycles and some of the riders are pretty old. These high wheelers, if you notice, the large wheel in the front on some and the large wheel in the back on others. You have a real unique bicycle here. It's actually a tricycle. There's one with the wheel in the front, a small wheel in the back. And there's the one with the small wheel in the front and the large wheel in the back. The tricycle coming up, I hope you get a good glimpse of it. It's a tricycle built for two. This event is great, and other weekends they have air shows. There's always something going on. Oh, there was the tricycle. I hope we get another shot of that. Around they go. Here we go. Look at that bike. Wooden wheels, wooden spokes. You don't see many of those. Everybody having a good time. Hopefully that little tricycle will come by again. There it is. There's the tricycle in the background. It's coming around. It's great. Look at that. In the fall, we normally run our last event of the year. This is called the Frostbite Tour. As you can see, there's some Model A's, there's some 32 cars, there's some early Buicks. We have the opportunity to hook up with other clubs at this time of year, and while everybody's in eating, we're going to take some pictures out here of all this Model T's and all the cars lined up at the farm. This is one fun event we enjoy every year.
So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die.
This is one scene we hope never happens to anybody.
How do you do, Michael Connor?
Michael Connor. Mike, can you tell us about your car?
1942 Ford convertible, Super Deluxe. This car was stored back in late 40s, early 50s, and into the 60s down in Shrewsbury Street in Worcester at Boulevard Garage. It was stored there like 27 years. It was bought in by Dave DeSantis, Dave's Auto Trim. He held the car for about 10 years. Did some repair on the car. Since then, I bought the car. The car's come apart and reassembled. It's got a Dearborn Award. It's got the AACA Junior and Senior down at Hershey. Patent car for LeBaron Bonney with the interior. Car of the Year for the Ford V8 Club. It's just a great old driver. Since we've taken around and showed it, now we drive it. I drive it everywhere.
Today we found a car that's very interesting and very unique here. You don't see them very often. And here it is today. We got some shots of it. It's an Izetta. And a lot of people say, what is an Izetta? Well, I'm old enough to remember them when they were popular here in the city. The owner of the Izetta is
David Warren.
David Warren from Paxton. David, tell us a little about it, if you will.
Well, they were originally designed and built by an Italian company, the ISO company, who sold them out to BMW in Germany. And BMW made some improvements and sold them basically all over the world and did quite well with them.
The car was sold for how much originally?
Originally, they were sold for right around $1,000, a little over $1,000.
In the year again?
They were made from 1955 to 1962 by BMW.
Very good. It's quite unique.
Kiss me each morning for a million years.
And we're talking to whom?
Bill Harper from Holliston.
Bill Harper from Holliston. Bill, how long you had the car?
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
And it is a, what year?
1956.
Lincoln?
Yeah, Continental Mark II.
Continental Mark II. It's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
Is there many of these made, you know?
3,000.
3,000.
It's a $10,000 car in 1956 and 57.